Hello lovely and welcome to Thursdays with Annette. We're cooking today a recipe that I think is fabulous. It is the easiest recipe ever because that's my theme for this year and I think you might love it if you've never made it. So which book is it in? Well, it's in two books. It's in Cooking for One or Two and this is the one I'm actually going to be using today, and it's also in book 4. Let me show you a picture. What is it? What is it? Well, I'll find it in a sec. Here it is. It is, hey, sticky pork chops. It is the best recipe ever, and I'm so excited to make it for you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cooking my chops, okay? So, and then I'll tell you about what's in the ingredients, because as you can see, it's not a lot. So let's fire up this pan. Give it a spray, and because I'm using the Neoflam, I'm always using the rice bran spray. The tip here is not to use olive oil sprays in your pans because when it heats up it changes the components of it and it's not healthy for you, so use a different spray. And a lot of people think to use olive oil. Olive oil is really more for cold cooking opposed to heating, okay? All right, so let's put my 2 fabulous lamb loin, lean. Oh, did I say lamb? Sorry, Billy goes, it's pork. Of course it is. Pork chops. That's right, we've got chops today. Whee, got the sizzle going on. So they're the loin of pork. Let me just put this in the sink. Wash my hands. I want to seal that off. Now, the sauce we make for this is phenomenal. Now, I'll tell you what my daughter does with it because she does it with chicken. So you're going to use plum sauce. Now, I get this in IGAs if you can't find it anywhere. That's the SPC. I love that one in particular. Any plum sauce will do. You've got garlic and ginger. You know, you can use fresh if you want. I've got sweet chili, some low salt soy sauce. I've got some honey. And I'm going to put a little pinch of Chinese five spice in there, which bangs it up big time. And kind of that's it. But before I want to turn this, my God, did you hear my big announcement last week? I'm still fizzing about it because I'm inviting you, that's right, you, to come and spend the day with me. I know, it's called Saturday with Annette. I'll be cooking, I'll be giving you tips. It's going to be an epic day. It's on Saturday, the 20th of May this year. It's going to be at Marucci RSL, and that is actually where I launched book 1. So I feel like it's deja vu going back in time because it's on the Sunshine Coast, my hometown. Look, can you come and spend the day with me? I want to meet you. We're going to do some really good stuff to centre in weight loss and healthy cooking. So we're going to be talking about how to get rid of those excess kilos, say goodbye to them and hello to weight loss success on this day. And really, I'll be guiding you hands-on through activities, interactive sessions. You know, the key is I want to motivate you and excite you about your road to weight loss success. And we're also going to be cooking, I'm going to be cooking on stage, some fantastic recipes. Now, throughout this amazing day, I mean, it's been, dare I say, life-changing. You're going to learn simple tips and tools to implement in your daily routine. And you'll leave with that focus and motivation you need to achieve your weight loss goals. And you know what? There's going to be an opportunity where I will be signing books, absolutely. And I'm even going to hopefully get a selfie with you. So come join me on this fabulous day. It's happening, remember, the 20th of May. Get your ticket now. You don't want to miss out because it's going to be so fabulous. It's at simply2good.com.au/events. All right, time to turn the pork, not the lamb. You could do this with lamb though. Oh, look at those chops. All right, so while that's cooking, let's make up the sauce. So basically, it's just make up this sauce. I've got my veggies and everything ready to go with it. But you start with, now this is a recipe for 2 people, okay? This is for me and Billy. Thank you very much. And you want 1/4 cup. Now, in the other book, it serves 4. And if you wanted to make it for 6 or 8, of course you just double or triple however you want the recipe. But today I'm making it for 2. All right, so now what we need, we're going to put them in a little bit later. We put in a teaspoon of sweet chilli. Now this will give it a bit of a kick, which I really like, because it's quite sweet with the plum sauce. Now we're going to put in 2 teaspoons of the salt-reduced soy sauce. Here we go. Let's do that one. 2 teaspoons. There we go. Going to put in a tablespoon of honey. I always use yellow box because it's a lower GI honey. It's good for people, you know, that with diabetes or whatever, that sort of issues. But I just like it because I'm all about good health, and so why not, you know, have the best honey, and it's Australian honey as well, which is amazing. And I'm going to whisk it together. It is such an easy recipe, and that's the thing, I just don't want complicated recipes, do you? Who has the time? We don't. All right, so now I'm going to take these pork chops off. They're cooked beautifully. Now I'm just going to leave them over here, and I'm going to now add in some garlic and ginger. Only 1/4 teaspoon. Remember, everything is little because it's only serving 2. So 1/4 teaspoon of garlic, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. Let's add in the sauce. Where's my scraper? Let's turn that down. And you just absolutely, you know, take seconds to bring it to the boil. I'm just going to put in now, where is my spice? Just a pinch of 5 spice, because it's quite strong, but when you smell it, you'll understand why I've done this. And that is our sticky sauce. Done. Look at that, isn't it amazing? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop the chops back in and just coat it with the sauce. Just give them a good coating. Now, what my daughter Jenna, my baby in the family, she makes up a double batch of this sauce, puts it in little containers and freezes it, right? And then she comes home from a busy day at work, she's a dental nurse, and she will cook some chicken. She likes it with chicken, and then just defrost the sauce. She said, Mum, it's like we're having gourmet every night. I mean, yeah, it's a bit fabulous. So that's my tip for you. And it's really, you know, when you look at the fat count, you can actually make it with pork, chicken, lamb, or tofu, which is fantastic for veggies. For the pork, it's 3.5 grams of fat. I mean, how fabulous. You've got your chicken at 2, your lamb at 5.9, and the tofu is 7.3. So they are all doable. All right, so I have my plate ready to go with my veggies and my new potato. I love new potatoes. So I'm going to pop my chop on, and then just pour. Let me just, actually I might just pop this back here so I can do it to show you. Half the sauce goes on. There we go. Oh, do you get excited about food? Because I'm getting excited about these sticky pork chops. Remember, they're out of book 4, and also cooking for 1 or 2. Is it the easiest recipe? Give me a thumbs up. Honestly, if you want more of these simple recipes on the show, I want to see thumbs up in the comments below. Now, if you want to win, because I'm being very generous at the moment, Bill's not very happy about it actually, you can win both the books this week. That's right. You can win at book 4 if you want to make the family version, or the Empty Nesters version in this book, you can win them both, and I will personally sign them for you. Yes, you go, what you've got to do is you've got to like, share, and in the comments, you're going to write hashtag Symply Too Good. Write that in the comments, and I'll pick 3 fantastic people to win 2 books. Now, if you want any more tips or recipes, or you want to check out the event, I know Saturday with Annette, you need to get your ticket now. It's the happening place on the 20th of May. Just go to simplytoogood.com.au/events or just .com.au and you'll find recipes. I mean, please, who knew weight loss could be so deliciously healthy? Sticky pork chops, done and dusted. My gosh, I've got a great recipe for you next week. I know, get excited because this is another simple one, but it's a little bit fabulous. It's my Chinese omelette. It's from book 5. And you will, I don't know, see, I'm old school. I remember as a kid loving a Chinese omelette when I was a kid. I've brought it back in book 5. If you've never made it, it is fabulous. Alrighty, guys. Well, you take care. Thanks for joining me for another Thursday, and I'll be back next week. Bye now.